Hey, my name is Charles Smith and welcome back to my YouTube channel. Now I don't know if you watched my 2000s baby summarized video, but I left a lot of out of that video that I'm gonna cover in this video right now. Because I've been scrolling on TikTok and Reddit and all that other stuff talking about Gen Zans, you know. And I'm sick of seeing this. Like, I'm seeing the same things over and over. Like, people born in 01, 02, or 03, like saying I had a completely different childhood than someone born in 06 or something like that. Like, and then in my mind, I just go like, what are you talking about? You had the exact same childhood that anyone, you know, had. Anyway, I'm gonna explain when I get into this video. I've just been reading in these comments, these 2000 babies, they've been fighting in these comments, arguing about who had a different childhood than who. And for the people born in 2001, 2002, 2003, and all that other stuff, to the people who were like born in 02 and 03 saying that y'all had a completely different childhood than someone born in 05 or 06, you have the exact same childhood as someone born in 05 or 06, as pretty much probably even 07. Everyone, just because you were born 2 to 3 years earlier don't mean anything. Just because you remember 2 to 3 years more than, I don't know, an 05, 06 baby, or a baby born in the mid 2000s, that does not mean they had a whole different childhood. Like, literally, I'm seeing some of these 03 babies talking about I had a whole nother childhood than like 05, 06 babies. They are like fetuses. I'm like, you were like 2 and 3 years old when I was born. Like, what are you talking about? We had the exact same childhood. We were both a kid at one point in the late 2000s, and we were both a kid in the 2010s. We're both still teenagers. What's the point? We had the exact same childhood. I'm talking almost identical. I'm for real. Just because you remember 2 to 3 more years before me don't mean like anything. Like, y'all act like Gen Z is only 1998 to 2004 or something. Like, no. Gen Z actually extends well into the early 2010s. It actually ends in 2012. Even though I don't agree with that, because you're not about to tell me I grew up in the same generation as a kid born in 2012. Because the kids that were born like 2009, 2010, 2011, 2012, which is the last of Gen Z, like, their childhood compared to like the rest of Gen Z are a lot different. I'm not gonna lie. That's a lot different. I see where you're saying that at. But yeah, like, for you people born in the early 2000s trying to say that like people born in the mid 2000s had a whole different childhood than you is crazy. Like, you, just because you remember an extra 2 to 3 years than me does not mean you had a whole different childhood. We did the exact same things as a child. We literally lived the exact same era as a child. We were both a child in the late 2000s and into 2010s. So no, we had literally an identical childhood. Like, would you say that? But like, would you think someone who was born in, like, I don't know, 1982 say they had a complete different childhood than someone born in 1986? No. You would say that they had pretty much the exact same childhood, just because they remember, just because the person that was born in 1982 remember a few more years than someone who was born in 86. That does not mean that they had literally the exact same childhood. So it's the same thing for 02 babies saying they had like different childhood than someone born in 06. Y'all had the exact same childhood. You just remember a few more years. And we are the exact same age. When we're 70 years old, this little Gen Z fight that we got going on will literally, we're gonna look back at this and laugh. Like, when we're like 70 years old, like, we're all gonna be old together, like, literally with the exact same age. You know what I mean? So what I'm just trying to say out of this video is like that, can y'all older Gen Zers stop like shitting on the like somewhat younger Gen Zers, because we all are Gen Z, and we as a generation we need to stick together in this hard ass times we're going through right now. And I'm even seeing 04s getting shitted on when y'all had the exact same childhood. I can't specify that enough. Like, there's almost nothing different than what you guys' childhood. Y'all did the exact same things. We're all teenagers. We're all Gen Zers. Stop. We had the exact same childhoods. And we're all having the exact same teenagers. And we're going to have the exact same adulthoods. Like, what's the point? Just because you remember 2 to 3 years more than, you know, mid 2000 or that don't mean anything. That just means you remember 2 to 3 more years more. That's all that means. That's just about it for this video though. I just was getting sick of seeing 02 and 03 babies really saying like they had a completely different childhood than someone born in the mid 2000s, 05, 06. But that's just about it for this video. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and comment on this video so I know you're there. And feel free to leave in the comments if you agree with me, or like you finally realize we had the same childhood, which we do, or you still think we had completely different childhoods. And I don't understand where you see that at, but if you do, just let me know in the comments. I'll be answering them. I'm genuinely curious to see what you guys think after this. I'll see you next time.